So yes, big data is a definite challenge for operators today, as there's a proliferation of smart devices such as tablets, not just the phones, also gaming systems that have smart capabilities, and also as the amount of data flowing over their pipes is increasing exponentially every day. And we're seeing this in the marketplace, that there's a lot of new vendors popping up onto the scene, trying to provide analytics capabilities as well.
Mobile operators are facing, exactly as you said, a deluge of data, but it's how do they handle that data? How do they provision the pipes? How do they pay for all of these tools to analyze all of this data? So we at Gigamon think that there's a better way of doing things, and that's to optimize the data as it comes across the network before it goes up to the tools layer, reducing CapEx and OpEx costs at the tools layer. Now, there's some other things that also will help with this, such as statistical sampling of data to get an idea of how much traffic and what that traffic is on the network without looking at all of that traffic. So Gigamon has a lot of innovations and a lot of capabilities to help service providers, especially mobile operators, to be able to handle big data, process it, and to monetize that data on the network.
Yes, operators need to start thinking about it now, and actually technically they should have been thinking about it yesterday, but the amount of devices and the amount of data flowing through their network is not going to decrease whatsoever. It's just multiplying every day. So they need to start prepping now if they haven't already.
So one of the things that mobile operators will find if they haven't already thought about how their approach to big data is they're going to have problems with churn and things like this. So as subscribers go from one network to another network, and the cost of trying to get that subscriber back is substantial. So if you plan for big data up front, not only can you monetize the big data, but you can also prevent problems with the network, quality of service issues, and things like this, such that the operator can have a reliable network, understand the traffic on their network, and then also be able to expand the future of the network, be able to carry more data, because as we know, the data is rising exponentially. So if the operator doesn't do these things, then more than likely they're going to end up with a network that's carrying too much traffic, and there's going to be more downtime, more problems with the network.
If operators aren't planning their network properly and dealing with the analytics piece or all the information going across their networks, it's going to affect their relationship with their subscribers poorly, and that they're not going to be able to offer real-time management offers, they're not going to be able to extend proactive customer service, and as a result, the subscribers are going to turn to another operator.
So I think for most mobile operators, or frankly for any sort of operator today, it's important to understand the types of traffic on a network. If you don't understand the types of traffic, for example, if you've got a lot of video on your network, there's an echo and a persistency that traffic has. So for example, someone makes an 8-second video, then that gets forwarded to somebody else, and then it goes sort of viral after that. So all of a sudden, the operator's really not in control of the network. How do they manage that? So visibility allows the operator to get an idea of the big data burden on their network and to be able to control that traffic before it gets out of hand. Gigamon can help with that. Gigamon can solve some of these problems by providing visibility into the traffic types, maybe through customer experience tools or possibly through other tools, and allow the operator to take back their network, to take back the bandwidth, and to have an idea of what's causing the problems on the network before it gets out of hand.
The advantage of operators having increased visibility of the network allows them to see the subscribers on a more granular level, helping them with operational needs and customer service, increase in customer service. Gigamon helps the operator have more access to the right data, allowing the operators to take more actionable insight and increase quality of service.
So we feel that having a better visibility across the network allows an operator to get a handle on not only the traffic, but to understand where the traffic is coming from and why. That will allow an operator to better characterize the data, as we've already mentioned, and it'll allow the operator to correctly size the amount of their tools, to centralize those tools, and to be able to make sure that the tools are fully loaded, fully utilized, and that the tools are not left all around the network with a lot of OpEx, with a lot of CapEx costs. So we've brought to market a number of unique features, such as flow view, such as GDP correlation, such as deduplication, and such as adaptive packet filtering that will allow the operator to send only the correct types of data to a tool, therefore optimizing the tool processing throughput. It's these sorts of innovations that I think carriers are looking for to be able to allow them to handle big data and to correctly dimension the tool size that they need to analyze the traffic and also to monetize the network.